you've heard of them, you've probably used them, and like me, you've probably bought most of them. These are the off-road jacks of the big 4x4 industries that everyone hears about. There's so many reviews from all the standard stuff that we've always had. Got your standard high lift jack. That's a widowmaker right there if you don't know how to use it properly. You got your Pro Eagle. This is the super big one. They spend a lot of money on advertisements and you pay for it in the MSRP price of it. Does it work? Yeah. Is it bulky and heavy? Yeah, just like most things. Other people say all you need is your standard scissor jack that came with the vehicle. You can prop it under one of these high lift mounts, get a little bit more stable, lifts the vehicle just fine. That's cool. You also got Safe Jack. This is another nice, kind of expensive one for the entire kit. Comes with this axle cradle and a bunch of different accessories that you can use to help safely jack your vehicle up from the bottom. But this is the newest one. This is GORTEC. The company's name is GORTEC. I found it on Amazon. It's a 4,400 pound scissor jack. And this is something new and kind of unique. I haven't seen anything like this. It's got the built-in mechanical advantage. It's all stainless steel. Look at this thing. This thing is beefy. This is the new piece of off-road equipment that I want to bring to you and show you today. Let's go in the shop and check it out. I just realized that was a lot of money sitting out there in that one picture for that thumbnail, you guys. So please go ahead and click on it. Help make this justified. I've got 2 high lift jacks. I've got 2 Pro Eagles here. I got the full package from Safe Jack. It's an addiction. But now onto this guy. Welcome to John's shop or John's garage, shack, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't care. This is the GORTEC jack that I wanted to show you guys. This is a very interesting jack here. I haven't seen anything like this. Obviously, I've seen the scissor lift jacks before. I've seen a lot of the high lift jacks, the Safe Jacks, the Pro Eagles. I've even seen that airbag one, and I haven't used or seen that one, so I have no clue. But this is different. A new take on this new old style scissor jack here. I like it because it's super beefy. This thing can handle 4,400 pounds, so they claim. It's got a mechanical advantage in here, so that when you're opening this up, when you're down very, very low, those inner forks there help get it going to spread out, because a lot of people don't know that with the normal scissor jacks, when you're down all the way, you don't have that same lifting capacity. Those scissor jacks are only rated for a certain height range when it has the mechanical advantage to squeeze and bring up the jack. This can lift its full weight, or almost its full weight, from very bottom all the way to the top because of that mechanical advantage. It's all stainless steel. Everything's greasable. I have debadged this because I just don't like stickers. That's me. The handle on here is very nice. It actually comes with a like a plasticky, plastic rubber yellow one that sits on there. I didn't like that. I didn't like the color yellow sitting on there, so I just made my own out of aluminum. So don't think that the handle comes with it, but it does have a handle, just not that one. Let's zoom in and take a closer look. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. I like 'em round with something. Next on stage is the GORTEC 4,400 pound safety scissor jack for off-roading use, fellas. This thing has got all the beef in the right places, more cushion for the pushing. She's got a Boss Stable apple bottom jeans, threads with no fur, and she's ready to go, giving you all the performance you need. This thing is ready to jack up any vehicle that you have up to 4,400 pounds. Oh, baby. Oh, mama. Yeah. Oh, that's sexy. Everything is reinforced. It's even got the go fast holes. Yeah, buddy. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. Get a little frisky with my new jack. I know you're out there saying, but John, that thing's gonna poke you in the eye. Yeah, you're probably right. I should probably turn this around before I lose an eye, shouldn't I? Okay, now I'm back in the frame. All right. So, I can already hear you guys asking, but John, what about the accessories? You can't really have something cool and expensive unless it comes with accessories, right? Well, GORTEC thought of that, and they do have a few, not many. The first thing that comes with it, depending on the kit that you get, is the extension. Now everything comes in these nice blue felt protectors that you can, you know, throw away, put in whatever, I don't know, do whatever you want with them. They're actually not that bad quality. They're actually pretty decent, so might be able to find some use for them if you're not going to use it for the real thing. It's got this extension here, okay? So that's probably about, I guess, like 6 inches or so. Yeah, about six or 7 inches, I'd say. It's got the lock here. This just goes right on top, okay? It locks just like that. You put it on there. Can you see that? Hey, it goes up down here. Locks it on, and boom. I'll get another close-up of that later so you can actually see what that looks like. But it has a nice stable base that actually locks onto it, so that way it's not going to fall off if it tips. So that's the first one. That's a pretty good thing to get. The next thing is, in these little baggies here, baggie of goodies, they give you 3 things, all right? They give you a couple things. I'll pull them out. There we go. So these 3 things. This just goes in here. It's got a nice socket adapter here that is the same size socket. The end of that is conveniently the same size as this, so you can use the exact same socket. I don't know what size that is. I'll leave a thing right here. But, so you plug that in there. You have a universal socket, so that we don't have to crawl up too far underneath the vehicle, and you can jack off until your heart is content, okay? Now, what about, it starts getting a little tough there. You know, they thought of that too. This is kind of unique. It's a press fit. I'm sure it's made in China, but it does the job. It's definitely no Snap-on, Craftsman, Mac, whatever your tool flavor is, but it is just a nice, simple ratcheting wrench that you can place on here, and you can jack off. And by jack off, I mean jack up. Get your mind out of the gutter. Here is the close-up view on how to actually put this extension on. Just clicks on like that. Turn the wing nut all the way in. Nice and snug. That puts pressure on here, locks it down there, and now the entire extension is locked on and cannot slip or fall off. I like that. Also, I just looked it up. That is a 12 millimeter for you nice fellows over there. You can kind of get a close-up of some of the other accessories that come with it. A nice universal joint and a speed handle. I'm really lazy, and I don't want to be manually jacking this thing off. So, if you're like me, I have a nice little impact wrench. And also, this is a cord drive, and I'll tell you right now, side note, this thing can easily take on and off the lug nuts on the Jeep. No problem. I've done it many, many times, even with the 1/4-inch anvil on here. But I like this one because it's small. But, whoop, slip it on right there. Speed jacking. Now obviously under load this is probably going to a little bit slower, but I do want you to see when it goes up and down how that mechanical advantage actually helps quite a bit too, and you can feel it when you're actually trying to lift a vehicle up from the bottom when it's in a fully lowered position like that. So you can see how those arms start to spread out until these get at a little bit further out, and now these are providing most of the leverage. Look at that. And that's how you do that. Storage. Now, I can already hear some of the keyboard commandos and internet warriors saying that John's only using the high angle video here because it makes it look thinner. And to that I say absolutely true. I look a lot thinner from this angle. But I did also want to mention that this was not provided to me for free. They didn't even give me a discount. I literally just went on Amazon and bought it. Alright, well, The video's all fine and dandy, right? But John, when can we see an actual demonstration of it? See how this thing works? Well, calm your panties, fella. I'm gonna show you right now. Obviously, I'm on a street and a paved surface, so take that into account. But I put the little extension on here just because the slope's down a little bit. Trust me on that one. But let's see how this thing does. Yeah, all right. Wow, super fast. Ladies, that's not normally how quick I am. So. And the tire is already off the ground. You can't see the light. Let's go up a little more. There you go. The tire is already off the ground. And this thing's pretty damn stable. That thing... Oh, wait. Hold on. You gotta do the normal. I ain't going anywhere. So, yeah. And for anyone that wondering, I'm not actually under the vehicle. There's the bumper here. If it fell down, it's just gonna fall right there. So... It also comes down just as smooth. Done. So that is the Gortec 4,400 pound off-road scissor jack that I kind of wanted to show off to you guys. I've actually used this thing in the real world. I've used all the other ones in the real world off-roading, and they all have the pros and cons, but so far this is the one that's taking the lead for me. What do you guys think? I wanted to show something a little bit different that hasn't really been out there. If this video gets enough attention, please hit that comment, like, subscribe. It definitely helps my algorithm and boosts me so I can make more videos like this for you guys. But if this video gets enough attention, I will actually take the Jeep out into the woods, onto the rocks, with the high lift, with the safe jack, with the Pro Ego, with the standard scissor jack, and we'll do an actual comparison to see how this thing holds up against them. I'm thinking it'll do pretty well, but it'll have its pros and cons, just like anything else I'm assuming. But yeah, if you want to see that, put a like, put a comment down in that description box and let me know that you're interested, and I'll keep putting out some more videos. But pretty cool. Check them out. Gortec. I'll leave a link down in the description. All right. See you in the next video. Bye. I forgot to mention that it does come with its own little storage bag in here that it actually fits in without a lot of effort. Right in there. It's like this nice PVC, very thick, rubberized. Like, you're not going to ruin this bag. So that's pretty nice. Another plus.